Compared to the regional conflicts between Israel and Iran, closing the Strait of Hormuz is Iran's true strategic deterrent that keeps the world on edge. This is the Persian Gulf. This is the Gulf of Oman. Where they meet lies the Strait of Hormuz, jointly controlled by Iran, the UAE, and Oman. Approximately 1/5 of the world's oil consumption is transported through this strait to global markets. Data indicates that 25% of tankers departing the Strait of Hormuz head to Europe and other nations, while roughly 75% of the crude flows to Asian countries like China, India, Japan, South Korea, and Singapore. More troublesome still, the Strait of Hormuz lacks open sea. At its narrowest point, it measures only 39 kilometers. When we draw the 12 nautical mile territorial sea lines of surrounding nations, we find the strait has virtually no navigable public waters. Consequently, the United Nations established a special navigation plan for the Strait of Hormuz, designating to 32-kilometer-wide channels, one for entering and one for exiting, separated by a 32-kilometer buffer zone. Moreover, cargo ships must traverse a geopolitically volatile zone. The 3 islands marked on the map are disputed territories between Iran and the UAE, currently under Iranian control, a veritable gatekeeper of the strait. Deploying just a few rocket launchers on these islands could instantly shut down maritime traffic. Thus, the strait's narrowness, coupled with its location within the territorial waters of Iran and other nations. Any instability within the strait would disrupt transit, inflicting severe economic damage on oil-dependent nations. To reduce reliance on the Strait of Hormuz, Saudi Arabia has constructed multiple east-west oil pipelines capable of transporting 5 million barrels daily. The UAE also operates crude oil pipelines that can directly deliver up to 1.5 million barrels per day to the Gulf of Oman. Additionally, China has designated Iran's port of Bandar Abbas as a key hub. Under ideal conditions, cargo ships carrying goods from China unload at Bandar Abbas, then return fully loaded with oil. This allows Chinese shipping fleets to avoid venturing deeper into the Persian Gulf and navigating its turbulent waters, especially given the significant threat posed by U.S. military bases along the Gulf's western shore. In 1988, the U.S. military shot down a civilian airliner flying from Bandar Abbas to Dubai, United Arab Emirates, killing all 290 people on board. Then in December 2022, U.S. and Iranian warships clashed in the Persian Gulf, not to mention the recent U.S. airstrikes on Iranian nuclear facilities. Such military incidents occur with alarming regularity. It can be said that whenever turmoil arises in the Strait of Hormuz, nations worldwide are on high alert. The future trajectory of the strait remains unpredictable. To safeguard this vital maritime oil corridor, managing relations between Iran, the United States, and Israel remains paramount.